All right, so this is the last one on the fourth dimension for now. The fabric and the location of the fourth, to be exact, is what we're talking about. The board represents before the universe. Before the universe is what? Eternal, spaceless, absolute, true, conscious spirit, intelligent. All of this is understood as God. This is where we get the understanding God. There's one source and there's one origin. Before creation was the manifestation of God. So this first manifestation is not a creation or a birth. It is an expression or a revealing of before the universe. God. You see, we can't forget what those words are because they are already revealed revelations given to us by the manifestation of God. Now, point to heaven. Do you see heaven up there? Or do you see space up there? Or earth? No, it's not up there. Only thing up there is God. One whiteboard, one God. Because God manifests means to make known, reveal. Don't forget the word so you don't get led astray. But because of this, the manifestation of God reveals self as God and creator to all creation. Why or how? Because anything created points to a creator. The reveal of the universe points to the architect, the fabricator of all spaces, time, and matter. And therefore, remembering the first manifestation reveals God, we know where the universe is and how it's been situated. God is spaceless. So the presence of God is in every place, space, and everywhere. This is omnipresent. God is spirit, which is very important because not only is that a state of being, but spirit is the life principle. I'm going to say, okay, God is spirit, which is a state of being and the life principle. So where is the universe? Think about it. The manifestation reveals God. God is omnipresent, existing in all places. God is spirit, the life principle. So the manifestation of God reveals the universe full of life is created in the presence of God. But hold up. Let's look back at the third dimension. Here, this is where we are. Earth in 2023. Time like space is filled. So there cannot be time unless there is a beginning and an end. The length of count does not matter. Putting a limit on what is infinite, one can make time. Yes, this means every moment in time has already been situated. There's already a beginning and an end to this reality. But back to the fabric of reality itself. The space touching your eyes to the nearest object in your visual is not nothing. It is material of before the universe. It's of God. Because God is spirit, the life principle. All creation has life. Everything to the smallest atom vibrates and has energy. Why? Because God is spirit. God is life. So even the fabric of the universe, the fabric of reality comes from God. All life comes from God, the source of all. Now, concerning the fourth dimension, it is both close and far at the same time. Far because flesh alone cannot discern the spirit. Close because all creation originated from spirit in spirit. Physical is a state of being. Spiritual is a state of being. Dimensions are coordinates, the location of something in space. But specifically, the location of a being in space is based on relation to absolute truth, which is God. Knowledge is having an acquaintance with. Knowing is having the capability to recognize. Now, consciousness consumes knowledge, which comes from God. Knowledge of absolute truth is having an acquaintance with God. This is the capability to recognize God. Based on relation to absolute truth, is what gives access to higher dimensions, which means the mind, the consciousness, is a direct bridge to higher realms. So based on a three-dimensional person's relationship with God, absolute truth, determines the dimensions that they are capable to walk in. Are you understanding what I'm telling you? The only way possible a three-dimensional being comes to the fuller revelations of God is by God communicating first. This is where knowledge and the knowing of God is birthed, by the higher dimension communicating to the third. This is how we receive information. It is literally about relationship with God. This confirms absolutely, without a doubt, God is not an informal creator who has nothing to do with his creation. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. But the natural man receives not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness to him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. But he that is spiritual judges all things, although he himself is judged of no man.